And let's add the geometry for the hole. And I'll also show you a little trick how we can cap this. And we need to put in the cavity here for the part of the dustpan. So let's maybe do the dustpan element there first. We take a look at from the top, looks like a flat surface, and there's some rounded edges. So Shift S, cursor to world origin, Shift A, plane, and then in object mode, we scale this one down, bring this over, scale this down more. Then we bring this to here. Sounds good. I will Alt B, make myself a cut section view. Go to edit mode, edge selection, select this edge. Okay, Blender people, you need to better design the selection when we are in the cut section. So I needed to undo the cut section, then select the edge and do the cut section again. Oh no, please. Very good. By the way, always be safe, then sorry. And let's do it from here now. We bring this over. E and Z, bring this to there, and we build a pretty big surface. And what I try to do is have everything geometry-wise nicely lined up. So you can see how I try to match everything angle-wise. That looks pretty good. I will go here to normal, and that actually moves then the edge, as you can see, along its individual direction. It's pretty awesome. Okay, very good. Select this edge, and this is the X, S and X. In this case, bring it to there, and then U and U, F, U and U, F. So with F, we filled actually these parts. Very good. And what happens now if we turn on the sub D modifier? Maybe level 3. Turns into a nice lentil shape. Control R, 3 cuts. So move the mouse wheel 2 times. Left click, right click. Then we select with Alt this, Shift Alt this loop cut, S and X, scale these out. Because the subdivision surface creates all the smooth edges for us already. Now we turn this projection on. We can see that we are close, but we're not really, we're way too round. So we need an additional edge along here. Control R, let's see, there. Bring this over to maybe there. Just want to see how everything looks. Yeah, so that's fine. Very good. And maybe this can go a little bit maybe a little bit up this way. Yeah, let's say like there. Okay. How does this intersect our final piece? That's actually more important. So maybe a little bit up. And then I will switch this now to global, because I just want to scale it along this way. It's actually really nice how this flows into it, but that would create too much space at the edges for the dirt to fall off. So S and Y, you bring this over maybe to there. And then we can move the whole object to there, a little bit up. Yeah, this looks good. So what I did here is called overbuilding. You see these two surfaces, this one and this one, they intersect each other quite significantly. And that's really important to keep in mind as a modeling technique, because this makes it very easy for every CAD program, not just Fusion, to figure out where are these two surfaces intersecting. Step 2, this is open. I don't like this open. So Alt left click, we select this part. You see with it has a crease. So we press F to fill it. Then we press I for inset. There, very good. And then we press E, and we can do an extrusion to the inside. So you see we just created kind of like an offset thickness and then push the part back. Very nice. These are some shading artifacts. We can fix this by doing the edge split there, nice and sharp. But for the moment, let's remove this. Very good. And now we have to create the hole for the handle. So dustpan I will close. Broom done I will close. This actually goes to the dustpan. Let's say this is dustpan detail. Let's hide this for the moment. Where is my hand broom scan? There it is. So Shift A, cursor to world origin. Sorry, Shift S, Shift A, bring in a plane, bring this over, scale it down, say like this, and S and X. Then we maybe to here. I'm just trying to count the cubes like for the grid. Going to edit mode, E and Z. This one up to there. Control R. 3 loop cuts, left click, right click. Control R, 3 loop cuts this way, left click, right click. And then this I select and this I select. Actually, they can stay where they are right now. I will show you what we do in the next step. Let's add the sub D modifier. Very nice. Take a look if everything fits. It's actually not wide enough. So with everything selected, S and Y, how is the width? Yeah, that's okay. Actually, the scan data here is pretty poor. It is actually more vertical based on what my fingers can feel. But we see how this up here and there is wider. So check this out. With Shift and Alt, I will select these 2 loop cuts, and then S and Z, scale them a little bit further up. Control R here, Control R there. Now this makes it difficult to see where they are. There are these 2. S and Z, and we scale them a little bit further away. Okay. So now here comes the trick. Go to face select, Alt click on this edge and this edge. You see that selects then the loop. And we can say S and Shift is Z. So I'm scaling these, and actually by pressing Shift Z, I prevent them to scale up and down, because if I only just press S, you see they also scale up and down. Very good. Doesn't look too bad. We see we have a nice, looks like a Dali hourglass. A to select everything, S and Z, and we scale it down. And looking for till this intersects. This is good. Not here, so I move this whole object in object mode over, and then in edit mode, S and Z, bring this closer down like this. Okay, very good. Right click, so in object mode, right click shade smooth. We could call this one hole cut, and Trayton hates booleans. Of course, that was just a joke for Trayton. We just call this hole cuts. Very nice. Let's go to the hand room. Select the hand room. Go to Boolean. Set this to difference, eyedropper. Select the cut object and didn't really do anything. Set this to 0. Boom, there we have a nice cut. Very good. So what we did actually, we created this geometry and then we had the Boolean difference, which simply subtracted. Let's show where's our dustpan done there. So you also a Boolean difference, cut this one out. I might also need this precision set to 0. And hide this. And there we are. Doesn't look too bad. Pretty cool. If we even want, currently this is paper thin, we can give this a material thickness. So let's go and give this a solidify modifier, but in my case to the outside, 1 millimeters. No, that's actually not 1 millimeters. My eyes are failing me. Let's see. Ooh, 3 millimeters. So 3 mil. This high quality. There we are. Very cool. Pretty peachy. By the way, again, in case you forgot, Bruce Willis says this in Fifth Element. Because that one geometry cuts the hole for both, the holes obviously perfectly overlap. So great. So now we have literally all the important elements we need to bring over to Fusion, which I will show now in the next step. Or should we do this one? No, we'll do it next one.